Hello and welcome back to Burning Dice, where today we are doing the very first episode ever of our new homebrew campaign. Make noise. So we have just done session 0 and we are all ready to begin at level 1. So without any further ado, let's get on.
I hide behind the wizard now. That was the last game.
Is there an echo in here?
Everyone.
Okay, we are going to start with Storri. Rain pours down all around you. Even your hunter eyes can't see more than 50 yards ahead. Mud drowns your fur all the way up to your waist. Summer's heat has been beaten down by this vindictive weather, and the noise of the storm will hide both prey and predator. It's not good. You'll have to seek shelter and sleep without the stars watching over you tonight. That thought makes you feel even more alone. Your destination is less than a mile ahead, though the rain makes that mile seem far longer than it is. The town of Lucia is small, but it's a welcome sight. The people who live therein are true Vaharans, and are more likely to call you by your tribal Hyenoid name than lock up their doors, screaming null at your approach. The old lean-to beside Lucia's only tavern is blessedly empty. Tonight, like most other nights, you don't feel like telling your story. You bed down in the straw, promising yourself you'll pay the innkeeper the token penny in the morning, and try to let the rain's relentless noise fade away. In the morning, something's different. There's a message sealed with dirty green wax resting on your forepaw.
Props. Oh, wow. Proper
It
wording.
reads, okay, if you would do the honours, please.
Yes. I love props. Warning, Island, Midsummer. Take 1816 caravan to Landspath. We will meet you on the road. Those who killed your people must pay. We share your pain. X.
Someone, elders knows who, can help. For the first time in months, you know exactly where you want to go.
Jesus.
Ooh. Story's intro. Gortek's intro. Warning Island, on the east coast of East Vahara, is the first land you've seen in a fortnight. Already there's a frisson amongst the others on the ship bringing you into the new world. There's a feeling of hope, newness, and possibility buzzing all around you, whispered in the nervous, superstitious hush of people used to bad news. The hideous storm that kept you from sleeping last night has finally passed, and as you sail into the harbour, the water is calm and the air is fresh. You take your place in the queue by the gangplank beside a sour-looking halfling who introduces himself as Melchin. Melchin tells you that a brute your size shouldn't have any trouble getting pushed around by the guard. The joke, he says, is that the Vaharan standing guard are well named. If you want someone to stand around, look no further. They're the ones in charge, he says, and they're funded by East Vahara's government, an inefficient bureaucratic mess called Hunter's Word. Or, as they're known to people like Melchin, who have fallen foul of their deeply unreasonable smuggling laws, the Herd. It's mid-afternoon as your boat pulls up to the dock, and a large sign directs you towards the customs house near the guard fortress. As you enter, a nervous-looking boy in guard blacks tells the new intake to form a line, and the nameplate on the front desk tells you that Jevon, captain of the guard, is running customs today.
Okay.
He calls you forward. Name?
Gortek, tribesmith.
Carrying any valuables worth more than 50 gold pieces or more than 50 gold pieces in coin?
I'll allow you to be the judge. I'm not accustomed to...
Don't need your life story, just answer yes or no.
No.
You'll get along well here. What's your reason for travelling to Vahara?
I heard tales of new land. I'm seeking experiences and finding...
Do you remember
new
when I said I
purpose.
didn't need your life story? Just say work.
Work.
Join the queue. He advises you, well, he points you towards the queue, towards the caravans. If I were you, I'd take the caravan to Landspath. From there, you can either go forward to the Fall, where all the work is. You can go to Reach, where all the farms are. Try find yourself something there. Vahara go with you. As you queue for the 1816 caravan, you see a 6-foot-tall, furred, hyenoid beast. This may be the first hyenoid you've ever seen.
It is.
Meet Storri.
I have not seen your kind before.
She will give you a withering look up and down. Just look at you in the eye.
Are there any other passengers with us?
Melchin's just joined the queue behind you. He says, wow. There's a lot of tall people around here.
You best watch where you're going in case we accidentally... if you stand right by my leg, I don't mean you harm, but it might happen.
I'm going to end up getting stepped on, aren't I? Shame. Joining the queue now is a slightly short, very skinny young man with the most flaming red hair you've ever seen in your life. And he says, I can't believe I finally made it. No, that's not what he says. Scottish. He says, I can't believe I finally made it here. Can you believe it? We've actually made it to East Vahara.
Yes.
You just hear her really gently and just...
You make a wonderful noise with the back of your throat. I'm very impressed. Clearly I'm not welcome over there.
Where do you hail from?
Me, myself, I hail from the old country. Caria, beautiful place. Rolling hills, also shithole, no money. Anyway.
You come here for wealth?
Wealth. I've just come here to find myself any kind of work that'll pay. Apparently, there's a place, right, in the Reach. They're growing this new thing. Right, imagine, it's like beer, right? But instead of like making you feel like shit the next day, it wakes you up. Don't know what it's called. Really into it.
I did not catch your name, Redman.
My name's Dane. Pleasure to meet you.
Din. I am Gortek.
I can't spell it, but I know that I'm called Dane.
Din. Redman.
Dane. Dane. Dane.
Din.
Dane.
Din.
Dane.
Din.
Dane.
We do this for 20 minutes.
Close enough.
Din. Din.
Dane. He's not getting it right. You try.
She's not looking at you.
Dane.
She'll snap. She'll look. You see, it's called whale eyes in dogs, where their eyes go really wide and white, and you can just see.
You're like a cat looking at a Christmas tree for the first
And then
time.
she will snap inches from your face.
That's really intimidating. You're going to do well here.
I feel like with my animal handling, I might have recognised that sort of look and just been like, just touching at the red man for like pushing the boundaries.
Melchin tugs on his shirt and he says, I think you probably better leave her alone for a little bit of... Jesus Christ. So, he looks at Dane and he says, so boundaries, they're not really your thing, are they? Poor Dane's like, no. I know what a boundary is. Anyway, what is it that brings you to Vahara? You looking for work?
I could find purpose with work. I could find purpose. I'm looking for purpose. I'm looking for ways I could be useful, experiences I could have, things that might grow me as an individual. And I sort of tiniest smirk as a little inside joke of him being big.
Oh, that's fantastic. Hey, you should come to the ditch with me. We could grow coffee. It's called coffee. They've just invented it. It's called coffee. Maybe you'd like some coffee. They've invented coffee. I don't think I should have any.
You're a talker.
I'm a talker. Oh, aye. My mother says I could talk for Ocaria.
It is a skill.
Well, it just falls out my face. Can't control it.
Maybe you
The
should.
weird thing is, if I try to stop, it just comes out my arse. It's bad.
Words.
Words. They're my favourite. Love words. The sun is setting as you hear Dane struggle to get out of his accent. As Dane rabbits like you've never heard a Scottish man rabbit before. Can I have a perception check from either one of you guys?
Oh, first roll.
First row. Oh, let's do the big dice. Let's do the big D20. Who wants to roll the big
I
D20?
think Kate should do it first.
It's the first roll of the campaign.
Oh,
Oh!
thank you, net one. Oh,
Yep.
23, I think.
Wow. You notice... Oh, yeah, thank you. You notice as Dane has been ferreting...
22.
22. You notice as Dale has been ferreting endlessly on for the past little while, the driver of the caravan has been speaking in quite clipped, tense tones to his horses, who have just started slowing down. Dane says, "Hey, what's going on here? Are we slowing down? We shouldn't be. We're not there already yet, are we?"
Every time I try to look away, I just get distracted by him again.
Yeah. And his shock of red hair.
She will pull out the note that she's held close to her heart, and she's going to be looking out and seeing what she can see because she's expecting someone to meet them on the road.
Excellent. You see approaching 6 figures in grey hooded cloaks. These people, they talk to the driver, who immediately sounds offended, defensive, and slightly afraid.
I thought we already passed customs.
As you say that, the door is wrenched open, and you see a tall, wide, very powerful looking human. He looks at you and he says, I hear there's been some trouble with smuggling. I would like, please, everyone in this caravan to leave for inspection.
This place has a lot of rules.
Insight?
Insight, please do.
Oh, the first roll of my dice.
Yeah!
Oh, okay. Insight, okay. Ooh, 20.
Nice.
Not natural, obviously.
If these were Vaharan standing guard, they would not be wearing grey, they'd be wearing Vaharan standing guard blacks.
Okay. She's going to just gently sort of stretch a little bit. She's going to put her hand behind her back, clutch her scimitar, and she's going to look, and then she's just going to sort of stand, sort of edge out a little bit, and she'll brush against him to be like, and just sort of snarl, and she will step out, but she's prepared, she's ready
Cool.
if something goes down.
Right. The 6 of them, they line the 4 passengers of this caravan up against the side of the caravan. And they say, okay, this shouldn't be very difficult at all. I need us all to roll initiative.
Oh!
-2.
Oh, okay. Yep. Mm. That's a nat 1 for 3.
Wow.
I got 15.
That's okay. You used my nat 1 there.
You hear the soft movement of swords leaving wooden scabbards. You are the first to react. What would you like to do?
Where do I hear the scabbards? Is it behind me or?
Currently, yeah, they've lined you up against the caravan as if they were going to pat you down. Yeah, you're facing the caravan itself.
Okay. Is that the one like right next to me, like about?
Yeah.
I'm going to turn around and just go to shove as hard as I can with just my light form, just put with massive hand, just push him back. As I say, you do not want this.
Excellent.
So a shove attack essentially.
Cool. Yeah.
Which would be my athletics versus their athletics or acrobatics, I suppose.
Cool.
So close. So close.
Of course. So that was what? 7. I rolled poorly.
Unfortunately, it doesn't make full contact. Could you believe you fumble the first act?
Yeah, I could believe.
In your clumsiness?
Yes.
Hell breaks loose. Weapons are drawn. To your right, to your left, you see one of the guards, well, one of the people in the grey cloaks, stab Dane in the gut with a dagger.
Oh no, didn't.
I love
Dane, we hardly knew ye. You dauber.
I will always remember you, Din.
Everything goes black for both of you. Before it does, you see that Melchin is clobbered around the head with a warhammer that caves his skull almost completely in.
Oh, Jesus.
Everything is dark.
Oh, it's a good game, guys.
Oh, it's fine.
My God, they're dead already.
You wake up in the dark with a splitting headache. A single torch burns dimly, rolling slowly across the stone floor in the center of the cavern, coming to rest at the edge of a 20-foot wide hole in the ground. The air is still, dry, and tastes faintly of iron. Both of you find yourselves manacled to the wall of a cavern.
Oh, so fucking cool.
You see in front of you, by the gentle flickering dim light of the torch, what appears to be a spindly suit of armor, as if the armor itself was actually solid, like a cast statue made of a strange metal. You also see another set of manacles chained to the wall that have been broken. The statue is rusted, tarnished, and it looks like it hasn't moved for years. What would you like to do?
My attention would be drawn to the statue. As a smith and a craftsman and a metal worker, I feel like I would look at that and be like, why is there a statue here? I've never seen a statue quite like that with that make. What metal? What I'm trying to figure out doesn't look right to me.
And why is it chained to a wall?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I'm like, is this some sort of weird abstract art, dungeon art? So I don't know. I don't know what that would be. I'm just trying to.
I think Storri would release the most guttural, vicious, angry roar, like fury that she has been captured. Absolute fury. And she's going to try and break the manacles.
Excellent. Can I ask you please for a strength check?
That's 12.
Almost effortlessly, you explode the leather that cuffs you to the chains. You are free.
And I'm going to roar again. And I'm going to... Well, can I see anything? Can I see anybody? Can I see anyone who I can let this anger out on?
You can see your recent travelling companion across the way. In between you is the well, a 20-foot circular hole in the ground. There's no barrier. It's literally just a sharp drop into the hole in the earth. You see what appears to be the abstract art statue. Just behind you, curving away to your right, there is a passage that leads out of the cavern. The cavern itself is almost perfectly circular. The ceiling and the floor are almost perfectly flat. You can taste iron in the air.
Would I recognise it? Is it blood?
Roll me, please, shall we have a survival check?
Ew. Yeah, I have proficient in survival. So that's 15?
That's good.
Smells of injury. Smells of blood.
And I'm going to look at you and be like, what have you done?
I am Jane. Hang on a moment. And I just tried to do exactly what she tried to do.
Roll me a strength check, please.
Alright, don't fail me now, come on.
Ooh.
21.
Wow.
So I'm just like, hang on a moment.
You go to ready yourself to perform an act of strength that would destroy these manacles. As you pull against them to test how much resistance they would have given you, they disintegrate.
I'm just like, shoddy craftsmanship.
That strikes you as... That should have been harder than that.
Yeah, I'm like, part of me just thinks badly made, does not approve.
As you make this movement, the statue across the cavern starts to move.
Oh,
I kick it and up it.
can I talk?
You can talk.
Hello! Who's in here? Is somebody finally in here with me?
Who are you?
I'm Glint, hello. Who are you?
Enemy?
No? Are you enemies? Are you friends? You're in the same hole as me.
Strangers.
You are all strangers.
What?
You...
I feel like we're in the same predicament here. I feel like we could help each other.
Interesting. Who made you?
What?
What are you?
I'm a Starforged.
I've
You not
seen
heard of me?
I've not seen anything in this world like you. And I sort of... I try to resist the urge to just tap you like
You
a
don't have to do
object.
that. No.
No, you're
Maybe you
right.
could help me out of these
Yes, of
manacles.
course. Right.
Thanks.
I'm going to help him.
I have not seen the stars come alive.
I don't think I'm an actual star.
You lie.
I just fell from them.
I'm gonna insight.
Insight, please do.
Do I have to do something? Persuasion? Or-
That's
Yeah.
20.
The Starforge seems completely honest, true, and apparent. One thing you do notice as well with that insight check is as it animates, what looked like a thick layer of rust, it powders away as if it was never there. The metal seems to refresh itself as it moves.
That definitely takes me by surprise. I've never seen metal.
I don't even... Do I actually remember how long... Well, how long have I been here? Do I know how I got here?
It's been... If it hasn't been months, it certainly feels like it. You've been in a altered state of consciousness for God knows how long. Imagine the worst hangover... excuse me. Imagine the worst hangover you've ever had without the pain, but certainly with the blackout. You don't know where you are or why you're here.
How did you two get here then? Hmm?
Stolen.
Unknown.
You were stolen?
Yes.
By grey.
I don't even remember how I got here, so it's quite refreshing to get some
I'm gonna
information.
go and
Yes,
go
please.
to break the chain and. Shall I roll a check for that?
Yeah. Please roll strength. Excuse me, roll a strength check.
10.
10?
Yeah.
Again, they crumble.
Oh, thank God.
Thank
you.
It's almost effortless. Can I get an insight check?
I was
from
going to say,
you?
as I do so, which fits wonderfully, because I was going to say, as I do so, I'm going to linger just a moment as I compare the two metals, and I'm like, I imagine I almost holding your wrist as I broke the chain off, and I'm like,
You can stop that. That's odd.
Consent.
who crafted you? I've never seen anything quite like this. Insight is 12.
Yeah. You've never experienced any kind of metal like this before.
It looks like it's bending. And
It's supple. It's warm to the touch. It's the very skin of this beautiful
Being felt up.
Starforged. It's alive. It's almost like an organic metal. With that insight check, you also know these manacles have been tampered with. They've been doctored.
Somebody meant for us to be free, but why would we be captured and then?
Who captured you? Do you know them?
No, I do not know. But I was meant to meet someone on the road.
What is your names, by the way?
You do not deserve my name.
I haven't heard her name yet, but I'm Gortek.
Brilliant.
You can call me Vaga, which is my clan name.
Varga. Okay. Cool.
What is your
I'm Glint.
designation? Glint.
Designation? My name?
I'm
mean
sorry,
my
I'm
name?
adjusting to this.
What does that mean?
What is your mark fabrique?
What we call our things.
I'm a person, you know that, right?
Oh, the pinnacle of rudeness.
You are.
I'm like you know.
Living.
Yes.
Wow. Where do you come from?
The stars.
Yes.
Stars.
She's already better.
Like a forge in the sky.
What?
You're
No.
metal.
I don't know. Look, do
Do
you
you-
remember how you were born?
You glint?
I do glint.
Is that how you came down?
Sure. I fell. So,
He's a
And
star.
you survived.
yeah.
You must be very tough. very strong.
I suppose. I am made of metal. I mean, is there a way out?
There is a. So you are in a almost circular cavern right now. There is from your perspective, a west leading passage. Right now, you're on the north wall. Varga, Storri Varga. You are on the west wall, so you are right next to the passage, and Gortek, you are on the east face, so the passage, you can see that it curves around towards your right. It goes northwards.
So there's a hole and a passage. There's a hole and
Yes,
a
that's
passage.
right. There's a 20-foot wide hole in the ground.
Can we
And there is
see how deep it goes?
You can certainly try to find out. There's nothing. There isn't a decent sized rock that you could drop, and haha, should have said this at the very beginning. Your possessions have been taken
I
from you.
was wondering.
That was gonna be my next question.
Yes.
I could hold some ruined manacles.
We see? How, like, is it further than our dark vision?
That's right. There is absolute blackness. You certainly can drop a manacle.
Would you like this? I hand it to Glint.
Thanks.
A big
What?
broken piece of metal.
What do you
Did
want
you
me
want
to do
to?
this?
You looked down the hole. I thought you were.
I put it in my pack. On my side.
You're well.
Thank you. Sure. Yeah, I'll drop it then.
Cool. You wait for what feels like eternity. You count it out. It's 7 seconds, and you hear a at the bottom. 3 seconds after that, you hear a which sounds closer.
No more.
Echo.
Did it just go up? Or, yeah, no, echo?
I do not think that is our exit.
I'm gonna just walk away now and just be like, I don't know, you guys.
Okay.
Go around the passage and see what's about.
All right. It curves. This passage curves away so that it's a gentle right angle curve facing north. You find yourself in another almost completely circular cavern, again with the same completely flat roof and completely flat floor. To your left and to your right, either side, are the same kind of passage, 10 foot wide, 15 feet tall.
I'll put my nose up in the air and I'll sniff and I'll try and see if I can smell anything organic or any people or anything strong in one way or the other.
Cool. From the passage to your right, you can smell that's where the blood is coming
I'm
from.
going that way.
Excellent. Before you do, you see cloth bundles, 4 of them, lined up against the north wall of this cavern. You can smell out your own, and you can regain your possessions thusly.
Oh, yay! Cool. Like,
Will we
men.
follow?
I think we should stick together. We follow the passage from where
Yeah.
I will shout for you guys. I'll be like, here, now,
Okay, what is it? What?
come here.
Right, yes. Hello? What is it?
You'll just see me putting my stuff on, my
Oh.
shield, and
Brilliant.
checking my pockets, make sure my spell components are there. And
Is it all
Said there
there?
was 4 bundles.
There are 4 bundles.
Interesting.
You both reclaim your own. The 4th, if you would like to investigate it, contains nothing at all that has been recently emptied.
I'm going to take the pack anyway. I want to smell it
Cool.
and just try and catalogue that smell.
Musty, unpleasant, sweaty. Yeah,
I'll
there's
keep
there's just the general smell of person.
I'm going to cast Mage Armor.
Excellent.
Varga, why do you think they killed the others and not us?
I know not.
You said you were meeting somebody? Do you know who?
No.
Very well.
Okay. What is that? A favourite?
Another passage.
Yeah, there is. As you entered, you were entering from the south. You could either go to the northwest or the due east. So northwest.
Is there any difference?
I guess the story could share that the way to the east smells of blood.
Go that way.
Is there tracks at all here?
There are. Can I get a investigation check?
Okay. 13.
Aha. You see the tracks of rats, the tiny feet of rats. That's not meant to be that cute.
Oh, disgusting. There's vermin here.
Mm.
Yes.
Not you, sorry.
And I'll look you up and down and be like, yes, you are vermin.
I'm pretty not vermin. Thank you very much.
How could you?
I'll cast infestation. I'm joking.
Prestidigitation.
Soil!
Soil.
Somehow a cloak of billowing falls upon your shoulder.
I know.
It's been far too long.
It's been almost 40 minutes without a cloak of billowing.
Well, I suppose this is our only lead. Let's keep following the blood.
The eastwise passage is 40 feet long. It opens out into a third, almost identical room. However, in this room, there is a...
What is that?
It's so scary. I wrote this like
It scares the
yesterday and it
DM.
scared me. Oh my god.
The narrator shits himself.
Soil. In the center of the room, you see a heavy oak table. It's 7 foot long, it's 5 foot wide, and it's 3 foot tall. It's stained deeply red, with a rusty iron tray nailed onto the far side. 4 leather restraints are nailed to the table, 1 in each corner. The tray is empty.
Oh, a torture
Proceed with caution.
Is there, like, prints or anything that it looks like it's been used recently? Is there, like, fresh blood anywhere?
The blood's dry, however, with the smell of iron like still heavy in the room, it can't have been more than 12 hours since someone was here performing whatever heinous task they were.
Before we step into the room, can I check for traps or just anything obvious that would trigger something?
Cool. Can I ask you for a perception check, please?
I think that's going to be pretty good. Oh god, 17. 23.
Wow.
I'm not very good at counting, so.
So, you look around the cabin, and you can see, much like the cabin you just left, there are 4 cloth bags lined up neatly along the north wall. However, that isn't necessarily what draws your attention. Underneath the table, you can hear the scurrying and scratching of living creatures.
Oh,
Okay.
gross.
I'm going to pull out my scimitar
Mm.
and I'm going to go towards it.
What is it? What are you readying? What's
yeah,
happening?
I'll also pull out my Warhammer and shield if you're getting ready
Cool.
for something I haven't seen.
And I'm going to, as I get close to the table, I'm going to kick it out of the way.
Wow. And we need to roll initiative.
I just got that Pokemon.
What's that?
3.
I rolled really badly on initiative.
Yeah, same.
Wow.
We just got the same dice well.
What race are you?
Goliath.
I got
Kind of like a half giant.
4.
Yeah, I know what Goliath is. I just can't remember. I can't remember what you were. If you're like a half giant or something.
Sam is definitely not a half giant. I might be considered a 10th giant.
Well, it depends which half.
Oh, yeah.
Dicks.
Got
Yeah.
weirdly big feet.
Really big.
I got a very impressive initiative roll.
Cool, what you got?
Same.
I rolled a 2, so
Ooh.
minus 2. I got a 0.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I go, huh? I just watch Varga kick a table over and I'm like, huh?
Funny.
I got a 7.
Excellent.
4.
Wow.
Big numbers. We are the most prepared. I mean, we have just come back to consciousness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your headache's still with
We're
you.
drowsy.
All I want to do right now is write Hazel, Corgin,
No,
and
I
Jace. No, that's not that's not what's
It's
going
going
to
to
happen.
take a while.
Story, Glint,
And the other
and
one.
Gortek.
Big man.
Gortek.
Yeah.
Now, the rats. You see a swarm of rats, which
Ooh.
immediately attacks. They do attack.
Attack.
They do attack.
Just thinking of escaping.
Attack. Yes, stop.
Yes.
Eat.
Wow. It's excuse me.
Oh.
Huh?
It's a 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
That is a
How
hit.
close am I?
You will all be within 10 feet of the cave entrance.
How close am I to Varga?
Hmm?
How close am I to Varga?
You are 10 feet away from her.
Right.
We are not doing what we did in Dragon. What we are doing is we are actually rolling damage for the monsters.
Oh yeah.
What? You didn't?
I used that.
Whoa! That is 11 piercing damage.
I'm reduced to 0.
Heavens, heavens, heavens!
Now,
Oh, fuck.
If I was 5 foot closer, I could have intercepted.
Oh my
But I
god!
wasn't close enough.
I'm like, ah! And they go down. Shit.
Oh my god!
That is so extreme.
This is it.
Yeah.
Just see
Which
rats bundle over.
I run away. I
Yeah.
miss it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Which takes us to Glint.
No, how many rats are there?
There's a swarm. They count as a single.
So if I do an AoE, how does
Oh
that
yeah,
work?
yeah. They're all within like 5 foot. so-
Magnifying gravity!
Whoa.
They have to make a con save.
Oh, okay, cool. Don't know why I put my dice away. It's not like I'm not going to need them.
They're quite useful.
Yeah.
I can't believe
In this game, con save.
Yeah.
10.
13 is my save.
Okay, cool. So that is a failure.
6. Oh.
Ooh.
14 force damage, and their speed is halved.
That's awesome.
And any of the objects in that 10-foot area are also hard to pick up and stuff.
Excellent. Over half of the rats in the swarm immediately
Crushed.
Yeah, they're immediately crushed under their own weight and
They
liquefied.
just go like that, and they just.
That is extreme.
I've never seen magic like
then-
that before, so I'm like, "Whoa."
I'll use my telekinetic ability and try and shove the swarm as well.
Okay, cool.
It's a save. I don't remember what kind of
I
save.
don't care what it is. They failed.
13.
That was a 2.
Epic, 5-foot shove away
Cool.
from us.
All right. Okay.
That's
They
fine.
are back under where the table would have been. Story, can I get a death save from you?
That's a 16.
That is a success. You know how in like Dragon you went down every session? We've really got that out of the way.
The more things change,
Yeah.
the more they stay the same.
Which takes us over to Gortek. What are you going to do?
Huh? On my 0 initiative. I mean, I need
Execute
to
the
get in the
infidel.
way, I don't have a real way to help you, so I'm just gonna have to walk over your body and put myself into a protective stance where I put myself between you and the
Pop a
rats.
squat.
I mean, I can easily walk, you know. So with you pushing the rats back, I can get in that space.
Yeah, I was trying to get
between.
them off of Story.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then I will swing my hammer at him, I suppose.
Excellent.
Warhammer.
With the, what does Crusher do? Is that,
Oh yeah, that's right.
does that do something?
I didn't write down Crusher, did I? I am dumb. Where is my?
I can have a look.
Yeah.
Am I looking at it there?
Crusher.
No,
It
that's
increases one of your stats. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals burn damage, you can move it 5 feet to an unoccupied space. And when you score a crit,
Right,
You
that's
do
it.
more.
So it doesn't do any extra damage, just the that.
nah, but you can you'll push
I
them
can
away.
move it. Yeah, that's right.
So many
you're
shoves.
sweeping.
Yeah, so I'm going to whoosh with my warhammer.
Cool.
Oh,
No, I rolled a 2. So if I plus 4 to that, it's probably not going to be enough, is it? So I just sort of swing in a defensive stance, man, with my shield.
But they stay where they are. They are,
combo
however,
of
now
pushes
going to attack
with
you.
my half speed. They might not be able to get.
I wish I had a dice jail. They miss you completely.
Cool.
Which takes us over to Glint.
Do I have
Firebolt.
to do it?
Oh,
You just did one.
Yeah, you're
Then-
next.
Then you. Yeah.
firebolt.
Firebolt them. Do it now.
Firebolt.
15.
That's a very good hit.
Nice. 8 damage.
Wow.
80.
18 damage. That's,
Impressive.
and I'll try and shove him again.
Okay.
It's a strength save of 13.
which they do not make.
Bugger off.
Le bugger off. Does that trigger a...
No, it's force movement.
Cool. All right.
Just trying to get him further and further
which
away.
takes us over to Storri for another death save.
Plus your con.
Oh, 8. That's...
Yeah.
8.
Is it? Yeah, that saves over.
11?
Death save, I think it's literally just a
flat.
10 plus, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's 1 success and 1 fail then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. And
How do
over
we
to
heal you?
Gortek.
Stabilize.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There is only 1 rat left.
Oh, okay.
Executed.
Stand on it.
I might try to stand on it for flavour.
Throw it at a wall.
What's your
Although
flavour?
that would only be 3 damage if I hit it. So let's hit it with the hammer. Let's play it safe.
Mash it.
That's 14.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So it's 1d8. 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Excellent.
And they're fun.
You flatten the little critter under your warhammer, and that is them.
I'll try and...
The rats.
Can I try and
Absolutely.
do something? I don't know.
That's,
Get better. Come on now. Get out.
It's like the
Slap 'em around.
the Gumby's thing from Monty Python. Get better.
You know, like with the dogs, I put like my hand in your mouth and go like that. Come on.
Fantastic.
I don't know medicine.
I was going to say, do you know living creatures very much?
No.
Okay,
How
so
much at least is
Come
Come
blatantly
on
obvious.
now, just wake up.
I'm proficient
What are
with
you,
animal
asleep?
handling and survival, and I'm used to living out in the wilderness, so I might have some...
Well, animal
knowledge
handling
of-
wouldn't be relevant because
No,
Story
but
is a
it's-
person, but survival
But
is certainly.
it's just the idea of, like, I'm used to living out in the wilderness and having to deal with wounds and things, like, whereas Man from Stars. So I might at least know how to bandage or try to stop
Let me
bleeding.
get this right. Is it a medicine check to stabilize?
Medicine would be, yeah. And I'm
Okay.
definitely not
So
proficient
you can do a medicine
try.
to stabilize
Yeah,
your.
20,
I
please.
think it's a DC 10.
Yeah, I believe so.
Thing. But I'm not proficient, so...
Doesn't matter.
Medicine is a 0, so let's go.
I'm actually better. What are you doing?
So I'm bleeding.
You've cut her
now.
throat. Oh my god.
I was like, I think I just need to... I got 2.
You didn't make it worse.
No.
Can I have a go?
Yeah, of course you can.
12.
That does stabilize.
Come on now. Come on. Come on.
So am I awake? Am I
You're unconscious for 1d4 hours.
Olga, come on.
1 hour.
Yeah. After an hour, you come back to yourself with 1 hit point.
I look at Glint and I say, I can carry her.
Brilliant, because I can't.
I'll look at you two and be like, oh, you saved me? Why? You had no reason to.
Well, you'd... What, we'll just let you die? I mean,
I would have.
okay. I mean, I'll keep that note.
If you died, then your purpose would be unfulfilled.
I agree. And I'll look at you two and I'll say, I'm honoured and I'm grateful.
That's...
My name is Storri.
Oh, so you... It's not Vaga? What?
That's my clan name.
Oh. Okay.
Take a point of inspiration. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
That was nice. I like that.
Well, are you okay?
I'm very hurt.
I think they took you by surprise with how many came at you.
Don't
at
worry,
once.
squash them into the ground.
He did crazy magic there.
You do magic?
Yeah.
I'd never
So
seen.
do I.
I didn't see.
Dunamancy.
Anything. I don't know this word.
I do not know this word.
That's okay.
They just.
I'm not going to explain it.
It looked like you pushed them, but
Yes.
you were far away.
I pushed them into the ground.
I like this magic.
It was useful.
Do you think you'll be okay to keep
Just
going?
like blood is dripping from my maws.
That's fine.
Probably got like some pretty gaping wounds.
How often do you do this? Is that...
It's fine. I'm
That's
I'm
fine.
from the world.
Oh, okay, let's go then. That's...
I have some jerky. Would you like
What?
some jerky?
Yes.
I had a day's ration,
Excellent.
actually. Which I will keep track of.
And I'll just like keep holding myself and sort of limp along and
I can push you. Come on, come on.
don't do that. I'm grateful, but I will hurt you if I have to.
Come on now, you won't do anything, right?
Boundaries, they're very important.
I almost explained this to there was a red man before, and
A red man.
he had I should say I'm a Goliath, so I don't have any hair. hairless.
Baldy.
Right.
I also don't have any hair.
So I don't know what you're talking.
He
Look in
was
the mirror and go,
human.
shit, me too. Just look in your hand and go, oh yeah, me as well.
But he had like bright red hair markings.
He was a human. He deserved what happened to him.
Well,
What
he
happened to
did
him?
talk a lot.
Is he dead?
Yes.
He got stabbed, and then there was
my
this
God.
there was this halfling who was very kind to
Is this
me.
when you got captured? Wow.
And his head was crushed.
Where were you
It was-
going?
We need to find someone. They will help us.
Who?
I don't know.
I was
Okay.
apparently just going to a ditch where they made coffee.
Coffee. What
I
is
know
that?
not.
I don't know.
Oh.
I know
Something
not this
new.
word.
I'm fascinated. Well, let's get out of this shit hole. Literally.
Agreed.
Is there?
I'm trying my
Flavour?
hardest not to do your accent. It's so
Yeah.
It's cool. I like it.
contagious.
Just let them in to blend. It's like a beautiful family thing.
Maybe after a few months.
Yeah.
Oh God, if I even remember it myself next week.
It's so like with the deep voice, I just want to do the accent. I'm like, that's you, that's not me.
In this cavern, there is only the passage that led in, but
I would like to limp my way over to one of the packages, parcels, whatever, and I want to sniff it.
they too smell of a sweaty person. They are, however, they do contain things.
I'm going to open the first one.
Cool. From left to right, you see in this cloth bundle a very neatly folded set of common clothes, thick reading glasses, and 3 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Pocket change.
I don't use these kinds of peasant.
What is copper? How much is milk? 10 gold?
Is there any sign of who that belongs to?
You'll just see me pocketing everything.
The second
Cool.
one, it contains, again, a set of common clothes, again, neatly folded. It also contains ash and the burned leather cover of a spellbook.
Ooh.
The pages are irretrievable.
Oh,
It's literally just leather
I don't
scraps.
even have
However,
mending.
to Glint's disdain, you also find 15 silver pieces. If you can believe
That's
that
a
money
half
comes
coin.
in a denomination that small.
Yeah, right. What the fuck?
Hilarious.
Your silvers.
I'm definitely going to bag the ash up and put it as a spell component.
Cool.
Do you think they're all dead?
Yes.
Right. Cool.
Do you not smell the blood?
Yes? I didn't really... I thought it was just metal. Honestly, I thought it was me.
It's copper.
Thought I had a bit of BO. Thought I had a little bit of BO.
No, in fairness, I thought
I get rusty armpits.
Oh, that is fantastic. I get bored, my armpits rust.
I thought it was my own blood at first. I do not think my nose is as sharp as hers.
You just... Have you seen that video? It's relevant. Of the dog and it's digging and then it smells something on the ground. It's like this amazing smell. I can't do it because I'm not a dog, weirdly. And basically, I just imagine that's what Storri's doing right now, like really deeply. I'll find it for you and I'll send it 'cause it's hilarious.
With
Thank you.
your sense of smell, you know that clothes are common to each of these bundles, and all of them are neatly folded. In the third, you also find a spell scroll, which you are not able to read.
Oh,
What's that? Let's have a look.
I'll hand it over.
Woo! What is it?
Now, here's the interesting thing. Is it that they can't be read unless they're of the correct school, or can you read them but not use them if you're not of the same school?
You could do an Arcana check to figure that
Yeah,
out.
that makes sense.
middle
Do an
ground.
Arcana check for me.
Nope.
That's 12.
Ah.
Middle Arcana.
You can tell that the
7.
school
I thought it was a 1.
is evocation.
Ooh.
However, you cannot read the scroll, I'm afraid to say. The fourth and final,
I get rid of it.
it contains a vial which contains 4 measures of a liquid.
I'm going to sniff it.
You are.
Cyanide.
You can tell from sniffing, tasting, etc., that it is actually antitoxin.
Yeah.
Or
We will need this. Put in my pocket.
Cool.
That is that. That is as much as that cavern has to offer.
Let's carry on, I guess.
Okay.
Can we rest?
No. I thought you said you were fine. You're not
You
fine
just
now?
see the blood pooling at my feet.
It's, I don't know if we're safe here, though.
It's only an hour.
What?
If you stand behind me, I can protect you until we get to fresh air.
Can I hear anything if I poke my head through the next, like, corridory bit?
Sure. So you can go back to the cavern that you were in.
Is there no, like, carrying?
No, that
Oh.
was a dead end.
Yeah, I'll go back then.
Cool. Yeah, you can. Yeah, make a perception check.
Perception. +1. 6.
6. You hear nothing.
Nice.
Whether that's because there is nothing to hear or you just hear nothing has yet to be decided.
Well, we could try, like, putting the table in front of this hole, you know,
Why?
so that no one comes in.
Well, we can carry on. It's fine.
Yes. Let's do that.
I will go for it first.
Yeah. Let's go to the other
Cool.
way.
Excuse me. The other passageway starts to rise. It is only about 50 feet in length and it ends in an unusual sight. It ends with a brick wall. The brick wall has been pushed down. Can I get a perception check from one of you?
Well, if you're front,
I am
it
in
would
the
make
front,
sense.
yeah. Ooh. I think that's just a straight 16, yeah.
This brick wall, it's been pushed down. None of the bricks have been damaged. This brick wall wasn't mortared. It would have been a very easy thing to simply push this, to take the bricks out. And, yeah,
So it's already been pushed out.
it's already been pushed out. It enters into a 50-foot across hexagonal room. To your immediate left, facing north, there is a heavy oaken door banded in iron. That is the only feature of this room. It is almost completely bare, apart from storage shelves that line the walls.
Would you like to check the shelves?
Yeah.
Yes.
You check them. You can see right now there's nothing there.
Nice.
This is like basically it's abandoned storage.
Okay. And so how big did you say it was?
Uh,
How large?
I'm sure I got this wrong, but it is, it's a 60-foot face-to-face
Yeah.
hexagonal room.
Okay.
Okay.
The stone, it's dark in here, but the stone, as you waft your torch or use, actually no, dark vision you're going to see in shades
We
of
all
grey.
have dark
So
vision,
as you
right?
I
waft
don't
a
have dark
torch,
vision yet.
Ah.
Yeah, I'll get it later.
you waft a torch and you can see that this this room has been built of light stone,
Okay.
and oaken floorboards are on the ceiling and the floor.
Okay.
It's 15. It's 15 feet high.
All right. I suggest we make a move to the door.
Yeah.
Just stay close.
Maybe does the floor look fine? Can I check for traps?
Cool. Check for traps, please do.
What is that? What is it? Investigation?
Perception, I believe.
Perception. +1. 7.
7. You can't see any traps.
Nice. It's fine.
Totally safe.
Let's go.
Yes.
You open the door and you see a staircase rising 15 feet and 15 feet high and 40 feet across. It ends with another door of the exact same make, heavy oak banded with iron.
Are we getting any sense of, like, have we seen any, like, natural light sources? Do we get any sense of if we're
None.
above or underground?
No windows.
So just sealed.
Yeah, sealed. You can roll a perception check if you like.
Yeah, I don't think I'll.
Do we recognise the architecture?
15. The architecture unfamiliar.
Like, is it a
You can get
jail?
used to this. It doesn't. If it's a jail, it's a very comfortable one. It doesn't feel unpleasant, but you do get the sense that you are subterranean.
Okay. Get that kind of cold underground feel. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like cold storage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Up seems good.
Right. Okay.
Cool. You approach the door.
Yeah.
I go upward.
You do. You're at the door.
Open it then, come on.
I'll put
Very
my
well.
ear to
Oh.
it first.
I'm about to
Cool.
push open the stop.
I'll be like, wait. And then I'll put my ear. Can I hear anything on the
Can
other
you roll a
side?
perception check?
No.
No.
What?
What
Ooh,
is it?
18.
18.
18 plus 6 is many. That's
Ooh.
14? 24 even?
You went down.
On the other side of this door, though it is muted by the heavy oak, you can hear the scratching of a small thing. There's an element of desperation to this sound.
Something
I'm
in
going to jump
trouble?
back and I'm going to say, Moret, Moret.
I'll
Did it sound like many, or
One.
One single actor.
maybe it's just like a cat?
I think I can take a rat.
Go on, big
I
man.
open the door.
You open the door.
We'll go to it.
You enter the room. Beautiful sunlight floods in through high windows. You see an area that could be used as a kitchen to your immediate left. Down to the south, you see... Hello. Down to the south, you see benches that could be used for seating. You see, on the southeast face of the hexagon, a large front door through which sunlight pours. Just in front of this door, you can see a goblin.
What?
The goblin turns around, stops scratching at the door, looks at you, freezes in shock. And then he puts his hand on his weapon. He says, "Who are you? What do you want?"
Hold on, with big hands.
Can...
Are you also stuck?
I'm trapped. I'm trapped.
We
You
are-
trapped too?
We are trying to get out. Would you like assistance?
Friend,
Can be.
I'm gonna take my hand off of my blade, but I know how to use it.
That's okay. We'll keep you in front of us so we don't lose sight of you.
Sounds fair, I suppose.
What do you know?
I know nothing. All I know is half an hour ago I was manacled up in this horrible, dark place.
Did you wake up in the room with us before we came to?
I couldn't
You were
see
also
anything.
manacled.
It was pitch black. I kind of scrabbled my way across this room. I think I almost fell into something. I couldn't see. So
There was a big hole, yes.
There was?
There was a big hole, like a big hole.
Wow.
I think you would have died if you fell.
Lucky I didn't.
What is your name?
My name is Greff.
Greff.
I wrote that down.
Do you know... You don't know where we are?
All I know is that however long ago it was, I was trying to get a caravan to Landspath.
Are goblins like normal, or are they monsters in this?
What do you mean by monster?
No.
And also,
I see.
this is a bit rich coming from a speaking fucking Damien Hirst. I mean, look at you. Greff's a bit camp. I'm into it. No, he is conversing with you. If you could roll an insight check for me.
He's just a little person.
Not great. 4.
4. Okay. It tells you nothing.
Nice.
Yeah. No, he.
I just mean like goblins common, or are they?
You fell from the sky a couple of weeks
Yeah,
ago, then
true.
you got captured. You know,
Right.
I
fuck all.
believe I might have come across goblins before,
Okay.
so I know that they're often dangerous, but also not. They don't have to be.
Okay, well, little man.
Well, if you were to ask a true Vaharan,
What do I know about the goblins?
you know that goblins, orcs, half-orcs, tieflings are, although sometimes victim to the same prejudice as hyenoids, they are a perfectly functional aspect of society. A lot of goblins have jobs in cities. A lot of orcs have jobs. There's no assumption as to we're not even using alignment in this campaign. It really, to use Dr. King's beautiful quote, it's the content of a person's character that determines rather than what they were born to be.
So, starting with my words, I'm Gortek.
I'm Greff. You can see his hand relax from the hilt of his weapon.
We mean you no harm.
I mean you no harm. I'm sure I could do you no harm. I'm very grateful to hear that you do want to do me no harm.
Could you get that open
I've been trying for...
with your hands?
Have you explored the rest of this area?
I'm not going up there. I just want to get out of this weird, I don't even know what the shape is called, shaped building. I'm not going up, I'm not going down. I want to go up, but this thing won't move.
Do you want to try it?
Yes. Could there be anything useful in
Please
the
be
kitchen?
my guest.
Really?
Yes.
What's up? What is up? What is it?
I've not looked. I don't
no,
want
like
to look.
what in game? What's up?
You
If I
can.
look up, is it like stairs or?
Yeah, it's the exact same thing, but
Right.
on the opposite end. On the west side, there was a staircase rising to this floor. On the east side, there's a staircase rising to the next floor. Again, there is a thick oak door banded by iron.
I mean, we could have a look upstairs first. Don't see. Maybe we could just climb out a window.
Yeah,
Something.
the windows, they're kind of, they're about 12 feet off the floor. They are about 9 inches tall. They let a lot of light in, but they don't
How
serve
wide?
necessarily as escape pods. Escape pods? Escape portals.
How wide? Like, could a person go through?
If they could squeeze themselves to 9 inch, so they're about
Oh,
18 inch wide
Right.
and they're about 9 inch.
that's small.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely not getting through that.
I mean, if there was a lock, it'd be on the inside of a door.
Yeah. let's
So
look-
what's
I want to
wrong
look
with
at
the door?
Cool.
I have no method of.
Roll me an investigation check.
That's a 5.
Cool. Doorknob doesn't even budge when you try and turn it. Even with your reasonable, not huge, reasonable strength.
So is it locked?
It's impassable.
Fudged. My only method would be to attack it with my hammer. So,
Go
unless you want
on.
to look around
No,
first.
I mean, why not?
Alright,
Whack it.
get my hammer.
Greff runs to the other side of the room, goes, Jesus Christ, it's going to make such noise.
Oh, Jesus.
A natural one.
Wow. You miss. You reach for your warhammer and miss that.
That's fine, you know. Everybody chokes. Just do it again.
Yeah, I pick up my hammer.
And actually hit it.
Could make another attack if you want to.
Oh,
That's a what was that? 17.
You actually managed to swing a decent swing at the door. However, you do notice that it doesn't even make contact with the wood. There is an element of force that makes this door unassailable to any means that you at least currently have.
After that, I'd like to, once I've like rebounded, I suppose. I'd like to just sort of see if I can notice that with my hand as well. Like touch it and just notice that I'm not quite touching the wood.
Yeah, you can make physical contact with the handle and the handle alone.
But I'm not feeling wood grain on my fingers.
No, you're feeling a push back. You know, like if you, out of game, if you try and force a really powerful magnet,
Yeah.
anti-polarity, yeah, something's forcing you
Sounds
back.
like, there is magic here.
there must be like an off lever.
Is that how magic works?
Sure.
I'm gonna go to the door. Would I know what magic this is or how?
You roll an
Stop it.
Arcana check to see.
If only we had a wizard.
10.
10.
Yeah.
You know not what this foul magic is. You don't even know if it's foul.
Let's have a look.
That's bad magic.
Bad juju.
Nice. 7.
7. Yeah, you can't tell.
Let's go upstairs.
Doors. What about the rest of this floor? The kitchen.
Oh, there's this stuff? I thought we
There
looked.
was a kitchen and was there another
Storage.
space.
Yeah, benches.
Benches.
Yeah.
It's easy to surmise that this is kind of like a living area.
Is the kitchen
What we would these
stocked
days-
at all?
Hmm?
Is the kitchen stocked at all?
Empty, barren, desolate, completely.
Unfortunate.
Upstairs.
There's not even a mote of dust for you to consume.
Upstairs.
Greff.
Greff. I did write it down somewhere. What is your skill set?
So far, my skill set's been not dying.
That's
I
pretty
hope
good.
to continue it into the future.
Do you have any
Do you have a weapon?
ranged weapons at all?
It does. He has. Aha. He has a scimitar. He looks at your scimitar and says, nice. And a short bow.
Nice.
Okay. I will go ahead. If you need to, you may climb onto my shoulder for a great advantage.
I'm slightly scared of heights. Thank you for offering. Why don't I bring up the rear and cover our tail by hiding behind the wizard?
Right.
Make sure nothing sneaks up on you then. Cause
That's what we're going to do. I feel much safer doing that.
Scare.
Cool. You go to the east. The east side of the room, and open the door. The same staircase that led you up leads to the next floor. This, however, has arrow slits that you can look through.
Definitely have a look through.
If I'm a pinky.
You see beautiful sunlit grass plains. Escape is just a stone wall away. However,
Can I put my nose at the arrow slit?
just like a dog on a fence.
Yeah, and can I smell? Is it real? Is it like, do I feel that this is real?
okay, roll an insight check.
Beep, 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 beep. That's 4, 5, 7.
7. It certainly looks, smells, and feels like the green grass of East Vahara out there.
Okay. I would say it smells good out there. I want to go outside.
Yes.
Yes.
You reach the top of the stairs with another oak door, identical, is waiting for you.
Would you like to
Yeah.
listen again?
Do me another perception check.
Oh, come on, this dice have been failing me now. Oh.
Yeah.
Why can't I remember what I can do? 19.
19. You can hear absolute stillness in the room beyond.
There is nothing.
I push it open.
Cool. You see a room. The walls, the ceiling, and the floor is bare. However, you see the welcome sight of camp beds. If you need to rest, you would be able to do so here.
This feels like someone's house or base or something.
The manacles before were easy. The wall was left open.
Someone was going to help me along.
How long? You guys went down there for like ages, right? Like
No.
me?
I wasn't aware of how long time
So why-
passed when we were unconscious.
No, not
Very
very
weird.
long.
Greff
But-
pipes up and he says, "This is how someone helps you?
I think so. I
Yeah,
was
right?
given a note.
Remind me
really
never to
help.
meet your friends."
Are you
I,
sure
I am-
this is related? It's not.
I was told I would meet them on the road, so why
I-
not? I need to rest. And I'm going to go and lie down.
Is that, I am new to this land. Is this normal custom?
It could be.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there-
Hyenoids, they glory in sleeping beneath the stars. So, yeah, any kind of indoor bed is a little bit alien feeling to yourself. However, it is at least a place that you can
Exactly.
bed down and recover your
I am
spells.
slumming it,
Yeah.
but
Does the bed look big enough for me?
It's going to be...
I might just lean against it. Just sort of sit next to the bed and sort of...
It's going to be the opposite of a stretch. It's going to be a bit of a crush.
I look at it and I'm like, it might break if I sit on it. So I'll just sort of...
why don't you just pull the mattresses down?
Yeah.
And then-
Just, I think they need blankets or whatever. Just
Yeah.
sort of sit them down.
You can definitely do that. Would you... Are you all?
Are
Are
there
you gonna-
entrances from this place?
It's the
or
exact same layout as the first floor, the second floor.
Is there
is
another
the...
way up?
Yeah.
Oh,
You rose from the east, and you can again rise to the west this time.
Are we just taking a short rest?
I'm going to sleep for 8 hours.
Okay.
You can go.
yes. All right. Okay.
Goodbye.
I go upstairs.
I suddenly feel
I
very
don't need to
conflicted.
sleep for 8 hours.
I do not also need rest. But
I do.
We shouldn't leave.
You can
I
wait
don't
here
think
with
we
the
should
little
separate.
man.
Okay.
Do you feel safe with the little one, Greff?
He looks
Do you
fine.
feel safe with Varga here?
Safe is a relative term. How much of a choice do I have?
That's
None.
true.
I just want to not be here because I feel like people are going to come back and kill us.
I will
I
go
feel
with you.
like maybe setting a watch. might
I just
be
want
an
to have a little
idea.
look upstairs. You know, maybe there's a little
I'm
button,
I will go
No,
with you to
fine.
make sure you don't get lost.
and then we'll come right back.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to say to Greff,
Seems
watch.
like you did care when you told me not to. But that's okay. You know, if you know, I'm going now.
Okay. In the time it takes for you to have that argument, I will at the very least let you benefit from a short rest if you'd like to.
Yes.
If you'd like to use your hit
What's
die.
that? Oh, it's an 8.
Nice.
It's got a unicorn.
Aw.
So that's 9.
Shiny.
That's cool. That's good.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so you open the door to the next floor. Can I get a perception check from yourself?
Cool. Wow, 7 again.
Okay. You rise to the top of the staircase. Brave and bold. You reach the door. What do
Yeah.
you do?
Open it.
You can open it?
I'm
Okay.
like right behind you, trying to like cover you.
I feel so safe.
You enter the room.
Hello.
You can hear whimpering and praying in Elvish,
Oh.
while something monstrous slathers and roars, and something
I closed
else.
the door.
Before you close the door, you can hear something else, sinisterly laughing in a mocking fashion. What you saw was the whimpering form of an elven-looking humanoid. You also saw a disgusting, almost kind of frog-like creature with 2 legs, 2 arms, and what looked like a split down the middle with rows and rows of fangs on each side.
God.
This thing was mouth entire, while in the corner to the east you saw a very small, evil, horned, red-skinned
This is
imp
how?
laughing mockingly.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand silently and close the door. It's invisible as well.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
you
God.
have already been noticed.
Run!
And yeah,
I mean, I stand there like.
Come on now, let's go. Let's go back down. Let's go.
They look like they need.
This
our
is
help.
horrible. This is not good. They don't look friendly.
I'm like blocking the
James?
door. I'm blocking the entire stairway. Just like they.
I'll try and go
help.
through your legs. Come on now.
okay. You duck underneath Gortek's legs. Yeah, Greff is still in the second floor with yourself, so you don't smack into him.
This is demon mouth, man.
So, you run down the stairs. Gortek, what's next?
I'm gonna play in character, just sort of slowly reacting, just sort of. What am I saying? Did you actually close the door?
Did I? Yeah?
As the door closes,
I'll do it with my Mage Hand.
you hear a shriek saying, "Please help!"
I have to go. I open the door.
Huh. I'll run back down.
I
after
get
you.
my weapons out. Yeah.
Cool. You load yourself up, ready for combat, and that is where we're going to leave it this evening.